Hi, guys and girls. It's Aaron Lee here. And thank you for all your comments on my videos too. And thank you for watching them and viewing them and subscribing to them and whatever you guys do. And I heard that the Xbox stuff will be cheaper, but this is not what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the Superior World of Superior Spider-Man Part 2 for you guys to enjoy. And I would like lots of views on each video I make, because I like people watching my videos. And don't make fun of me or because I sound funny with the nasal. I'm trying my best to do videos, the best I can do. Don't talk trash, don't talk mean, or rude, or disrespectful to me. Because I will block you or spam you if you talk mean, or ugly, or trashy to me. Okay? So here it goes. Yost and Steve Wacker. Preview which villains will battle the new Spidey and how his complicated past comes into play. Posted January 31st. 2013. 12:37 8 p.m. February 1st, 2013. 2:45 p.m. Massacre by Andrew Wheeler. It's the story everyone's talking about. There's a new Spider-Man in town. Sure, he looks like the old one, but he's packing a new, superior attitude. Dr. Octopus has swapped minds with Peter Parker, stolen his identity, and left him for dead. In the pages of Superior Spider-Man and the Avenging Spider-Man and Avenging Spider-Man. Woohoo! Yay! The story of Otto, Octavius and Peter Parker continues to unfold. This week, we'll explore how the Superior Spider-Man will interact with the world of his old foe, continuing today with how he will interact with the members of Spidey's Rogues Gallery. We spoke to Avenging Spider-Man writer Yost and Spider-Man senior editor Steve Wacker about what happens when an ex-bad guy tries to become a hero and goes up against his former fellows. And here's the comment section going on between Marvel.com and Steve Wacker and the writers of these comics. Here it goes. First one is Marvel.com. The question is, one of the most exciting things about Superior Spider-Man is that it provides a new context for familiar old villains. Can you give us an idea which bad guys we should expect to see? And Steve Wacker says, in the first issue, we saw reinvented Sinister Six, who will play an elevated role as the year goes on, and the Vulture is right behind too. Plus, Plus, sorry about the no part. Plus, we'll be seeing the return of Massacre and the Jackal as well as many others. And don't forget, Norman Osborn is still out there scheming that little evil eye, also known as Green Goblin and the Iron Patriot. But he's going back to the Green Goblin again. The Vulture. Marvel.com. What about new foes? What about new foes? It's Chris Yost. Well, in the sense that, in the sense that they're new to Otto, yes. While Peter Parker may have faced villains like the Jackal and such before, it's a first for Otto. It gets interesting when Otto has to face villains he's worked with before. Marvel.com. Will we see Ock settling some own scores? Chris Yost says, I think Otto really is trying to move forward, but in at least one case, he may not be able to help himself. It's Marvel.com. Is Ock's relationship with his former allies going to be purely advisorial, or does he still feel some loyalty to some of them? Chris Yost. You'll see this in both Superior and Avenging. Ock has a very interesting approach to his old friends. Marvel.com. Could any of the villains attempt Otto back to the dark side? Could he convince any of them to become good guys? Chris Yost. Check out Avenging in the coming months for the answer to that. You may be surprised. Marvel.com. Is there any chance some of these villains might recognize Otto? Chris Yost. There's always a chance. People are focused on the danger of the heroes figuring it out. But what happens if a villain does? Marvel.com. Otto seems like a dirty fighter. How does that change the way he fights crime? Does it change the way crime fights back? The Sinister Six. Chris Yost. Ock's methods are much more violent and ruthless than Peter's, right from the start. And people will notice. Marvel.com. One of the hallmarks of Peter Parker is the endless banter when he fights the baddies. Will we see Otto Octavius version of this? Steve Wacker. The Superior Spider-Man is slowly trying to fit into the personality of Peter Parker and Peter Parker's amazing Spider-Man, with mixed results, as we've already seen in Daredevil issue 22. But Otto is aware he needs to fit in better, and that is a subplot of the book over the first few months. Marvel.com. Arguably, Spider-Man's greatest antagonist is J. Jonah Jameson. What's the relationship between the Superior Spider-Man and J. Chris Yost. you'll start to see their very different relationship blossom in Superior Spider-Man issue 2. Tomorrow, find out how his artists approach the new Spider-Man. And be sure to pick up Superior Spider-Man issue 2. I hope you guys and girls liked that. It was a pretty good script I wrote. I hope you enjoyed it. It's pretty good. Well, it's pretty good to me. Anyways. So, please rate, comment, like, add to favorites, and subscribe. And have a nice day. And goodbye to you who are fans of. And you can find more information on this stuff on Marvel.com. That's right, guys and girls. Marvel.com. Marvel your universe. Signing out, generally, and goodbye.